everyone. This session is recorded, and we are on the verge of starting episode two. Not really episode two. We're just gonna do this every week and make sure we help as much people as possible. So my name is Nazreen, and welcome to the weekly Mulacan Starters Group call. This is available in YouTube if you want to see it online on a later stage on replays and so on. So today I'm gonna share a few things. I assume there's no one coming in to the call because there's no response that people are joining, but it's fine. What I'm going to go through today is the one page playbook. Okay, the one page playbook is a mini course which I've created last year to guide people to build high converting landing pages, or what I always say, one page websites. And yeah, this is a platform which I would say a product, a mini product or course that guides you through video by video, step by step, from start to the end. And we are using Mulacan, of course, as a platform to create those things. And in this particular session, I'm going to go through, every parts of what's really in the slides of the one page playbook, because understanding the concept is key before you even implement it. So yeah, first and foremost, I'm going to share my screen for the website first, because this is where it is. I mean, for you to understand what exactly is this thing all about. Okay, let me share my Windows tab, or maybe a no. Okay, here we go. All right, so if you can see, maybe I can make it slightly bigger. Okay, this particular one page playbook is a mini course, a video course for one page website creation. So the reason for creating is this particular product is basically to want people to do it themselves, to empower people to do it themselves. And I've created this thing called the unique O cube formula for people to adapt the way I do things. I mean, it's not necessarily the way that you want it, but if you have no experience in building websites at all, or you have done it in the past, you might be lost in using templates, using improper guidance. So it is a simple 6-part video course in which I share how you can get started before even creating the website. It is important to plan. So this is what the video course is all about, because I talk about making, being frustrated lah. You get irritated, like these platforms like Wix, Squarespace, is supposed to help you, right, to make things easy. But in the end of the day, uh, you are really struggling to figure out what exactly you want to actually put in the content of the website. You find it hard to craft an engaging online experience. How's the proper flow like? And more often than not, you will get stuck and give up. And that's where you hire people, whether you hire professionals or you hire the freelancers. That also depends if they understand your business, because no one else understand your business than you do. So I encourage business owners or even consultants, coaches, or anyone to do it yourself rather than relying on people. Uh, if really you do not have the time, which I think some investment need to be put to your time to build this. If you don't have the time, invest in people that is professional enough to take the effort to learn about your business and about yourself to do this for you. Quote unquote, you can always approach me, but I'm not doing too much of client work in this point of time. But you can, I always advocate in terms of going for learning it yourself. Okay, so you must have felt something like this. You're just sick and tired of creating a website, as per se, the 3 to 5 page website, the about page lah, the service page lah, and so on. And one thing for sure is if you don't understand marketing, because website is a collateral of marketing. It's a small asset in marketing, digital marketing, I would say, because everything's online, right? And you're talking about the social platforms, talking about SEO, you're talking about Facebook ads, and then there comes a website. And if you don't understand how marketing works, how user journey is, how your audience behave online, then it comes to no point to do it blindly. So this is the guide. This is the guide, the one page playbook. Okay, this is the reason why I created this, and it includes all the tips, all the insights, and step by step guidance. And I won't miss you. I don't leave any stones unturned. Uh, so it's something which you can just adapt in probably a day, just one day of watching all the videos, and you can actually do it for your own. So number one, I'll make sure you choose a perfect domain. Number two, get your Mulacan account set up. Okay. Number three, we will implement this thing called the O cube formula. It is, yeah, it's very simple. We'll go through it later. And we will use ChatGPT for your copywriting. As much as I am not a copywriter myself, but with the help of ChatGPT, emerging in the past few years, right? It kind of like make me more functional in the thought process of copywriting, because I know there's frameworks to follow, and I created my own framework based on the OCube formula inside the content of the one page websites. So that makes it beautiful for people to number one, understand what you are trying to send across, the message that you could send across, and alongside with graphics and compelling words that attract people to take action. So in the end of the day, you want them to take action, right? So that's where people convert from just visitors to buyers or leads. So, and then we will focus on doing design conversion focus. What pops up, what type of colors reflect your brand, what type of gradient suits best for your buttons and stuff like that. I don't need to dwell too much on this, but there are templates that you can always use to explore these kind of things. And then last but not least, optimize your site with the resource bank that I've actually created, and also a checklist that you can use from the moment you plan, execute, and launch. So yeah, everything is inside here in this 6-step process. And then let me share a bit of our framework. I call this the OCube formula. The OCube formula is basically triple O's of 111. Nothing fancy. I just want to find something uh, to 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 create out of what I feel is important. I adopted this from Alex Homozy, which he really emphasized on one avatar, one offer, and one channel. So it's quite straightforward. And the reason of creating this is basically to revolutionize the concept of building a one pager known as a landing page. You see, one avatar, one offer, and one channel. Oh, there's a typo over here. Never mind, I'll fix it later. So, one avatar, it's basically your target audience, your ideal ICP, ideal customer persona. Okay, which you need to understand who they are, what they do, what they work as, how much they earn, where they stay, and generally giving providing a solution for the problem that they have, the needs that they have. So this is avatar. So understanding your audience. Number two is the offer. The offer is like a way for you to package all the necessary goodies of your products or services. It might not necessarily be your products or services, but something that you can give in order to get. So an offer it's a two-way thing. You are willing to go that extra mile to package this offer for your clients or your customers, so you need something in return, which is probably their data or their money, which is purchase of exchange of value. So an offer is very important. Okay, so again, you need to have your avatar, you need to have your offer. Okay, without these two things, no point of thinking of creating a one-page website, because this is what one thing for sure is it gives a clarity into who you're writing for. Okay, and who you want, what type of offer you want to actually give to this type of people. Okay, And last but not least, one channel. So you have one offer and one avatar. You need to also promote to this where they are, the marketing channels. We'll talk about the paid ones. We'll talk about the free ones, the organic ones. We'll talk about the outreach one and many more. Okay, so understanding where they are, knowing where they are, will give you more clarity. So in this landscape of digital marketing, it is very clear. It's depending on how well you optimize things from top to bottom. Knowing the planning is solid enough to proceed with what you envision your page to be like. So again, this is myself. I found Mulacan in 2021. Initially, it's just about creating a simple websites. It's MVP. It's a minimal viable product, which I just want to explore using a software to build website, and turned to become very well received. Not too well received because now it's 2024. It's been 3 years, but I've been dwelling because I've been juggling with my agency work, so it's a bit tough on my end. So I'm gonna focus full on this year, 2024, for people who want to start one-page websites, and that's what my focus on for the rest of this year. With this one-page playbook, it can definitely multiply my hands helping other people instead of me manually teaching them or guiding them or doing it for them. They can do it themselves at just a small fee. Okay. So yeah, this one page playbook is cost $47. But but in the event you want to get it for free, there is a coupon code. Depending on where you are, if you're more into Facebook, you can just type Facebook, all the big caps, or YouTube, or even Instagram. I rarely get any leads from Instagram, but I use these social channels to identify where the leads come from or where the buyers come from. So I'm giving it for free for you guys who are tuning in and watching this. And if you are from YouTube, just type in the coupon code YouTube. Okay, and yeah, these are all the past users that we have in the past, and who would benefit this? It's definitely entrepreneurs, small business owners, marketing professionals, and so on. Okay, because almost everyone can benefit from a one-page website. Okay, so this playbook is your guide. This playbook is your framework to create a solid one-pager. And yeah, we gotta build a community out of this. I have a small community right now, but of course, I'm looking to expand it into something big later on. Okay, so you can read the FAQs at your own time, what exactly it is, and so on. And yeah, if you click on this, you can claim the playbook for free. If, for example, you type here YouTube, okay, you can just click apply, and you get it for free. Okay, so you can just key in this the card details, but it will not deduct anything. Okay, and then you just complete the order, and you get the delivery on the thank you page. So that's pretty much all about the one page playbook. And I want to touch on exactly what you get. So I'm going to share another screen. Allow me to pause for a while, stop sharing. It's actually the slides itself. And it's exactly what you will be seeing if you download the one page playbook. Okay. Just a moment as I am looking to load the public link from Canva. Okay. Just a moment. Public view link. Okay. So I'm going to create a public view link and I'm going to share with you guys in real time. So if you guys want to download, it's okay, but you won't get the exact videos of how to do it. But these are just the introduction of the one page playbook. I'm going to share my screen and you can see it right away. Okay, so of course, every product comes with a few slides to guide you through step by step. And this is the slide for one page playbook. I'll go through the introduction, the power tools, resources like checklist, the OCUBE formula itself, setting up your platform using the Mulacan platform, and then domain selection and setup. And last but not least, conclusion. It's pretty much the same because conclusion in itself is a roundup of what exactly that you need to do after you've created your one page website. Because I believe to conclude everything, you need to have a solid understanding of how you're gonna move on onto the next step, right? Okay, so I guess I don't need to repeat myself again. This is what I wrote in the sales page. So introduction. In every one page ecosystem, there are these three steps. Okay, the platform connecting with the domain. Okay, which produces the one page website. Okay, and there are only three outcomes. There's only three. There's nothing more than three, unless you. I mean, it's just three. Actually, anything that you do, even if you gamify it, you still get either these three things. Okay, you get an appointment. Okay, you either collect the database for lead generation, or online sales, or you can have an hybrid of two. Okay, you will book an appointment, you also at the same time collect email database, or you get online sales, at the same time you get email database, or you can just get an email database only. Usually people use it for newsletter sign up, or exchange of gifts, or free ebook, or free anything in exchange of your emails or handphone numbers. So yeah, these three outcomes are typically for people who want to achieve a certain outcome. Appointment booking are usually people who want to book your time to, talk about and learn about something, or being consulted about something. And email database, as mentioned just now, is about lead generation, exchange of value, getting the best out of what you can offer just by submitting an email. And last but not least, sales is, yeah, selling things. Yeah, and I advise, if you are new, don't start with selling anything. Okay, start with providing value. Give before you get. Of course, because you by selling you will get something, right? So start by getting something that's not in monetary value, which is the email database. Because even you ask them to book an appointment, it's going to be difficult because they need to have a reason why they need to book an appointment with you. And if you're new, the reasons are probably close to none. So the best outcome to start is email database. Okay, basic is name, phone number, and email. These three. So once you have this information from your users or your customers or your audience, you are going to build an empire of database for yourself, not relying in any social media, because that's what social media do. Social media is a giant platform which collects your friends, your connections, your followers data, and it's easy for you to just log in and then see it all. But in terms of what you own and in your business, you don't really own your friends details. It's actually Facebook or Instagram or any platforms out there. So the best way is to collect their emails, because hear me out, people still read emails. Although it comes to junk, you can understand why some people don't open emails. Probably they are those who are not active and stuff like that. So these are all data driven metrics you can actually do once you have all these things. So yeah, these are the benefits of a one page website. I don't think I have to elaborate to all these things, but definitely you understand why I am a high advocate of landing pages, because it is simple, easy to navigate, just one scroll, and fast loading time. You don't need to worry about too many pages to load. Mobile friendly, okay, and have that clear focus. You see, in a one pager, I don't like to have any navigation, to be honest, because it distracts people. So having a clear focus makes people just want to read on the next section, after that the next section, and so on. And it's cost effective. Let me share with you my cost for one pager is 80% cheaper than a full-blown website. 80%, guys. Imagine the 80%, right? You can save from creating a full page website. And then moving forward, if you feel like you want to create the full page website, you can always upgrade. But that is probably later. Learn things step by step. Don't go in one rush, and then you yourself will stumble across many obstacles that can get you stuck. Okay, and creative design opportunities. If you have one clear focus, you have the thought process of being creative. Okay, and you can explore many things, explore different type of designs, because if you think too much about what to put and what to use in many pages of your website, you will get confused. So this opportunity gives you to be creative, and yeah, these are the benefits, man. The key elements. So this is how I actually built the one pager. I follow this sequence, not exactly, because in this particular infographic there's headline and footer. I usually don't include any headline and footer. I straight away go with the logo and the tagline. Okay, sorry, the statement, the header statement. Okay, the hero section, followed by the pain point, the problem, solution, and then followed by proof, and then followed by testimonial, the social proof, and also about the founder, FAQs, call to action, and that's it. Because you want people to take action by shouting out to them, download this, down get this for free, book an appointment, purchase this at this limited time only, so stuff like that to get people to take action. So power tools. I'm not dwelling too much of this because this is just a preview what exactly the one page playbook is. So this is how it is for creating a simple one page website. You start with Mulacan, download the domain using Namecheap, copywriting. ChatGPT is my way, and download the paid version of ChatGPT, because if you don't, you'll get the version 3.5, and it is not as solid as the latest one, the ChatGPT 4.0. I've tried and I'll see the difference, and you'll be surprised that by just upgrading the $20 a month, I think it's slightly more because they upgraded their version, so it's about $30 if I'm not wrong, and you'll get many things out of this. Okay, and we'll be including prompts for you to use in the Godfather resources. So under design, not only you'll be using Canva as a design tool, you also get the resources. Okay, these resources I can share with you slightly later, because it is actually secret. If you want to know more, you can download it. You can from the software itself. Okay, and then generative art. Actually, I no longer use Leonardo, but I still use ChatGPT because it can already generate quite an impressive and decent graphic art, the Dial E, with an upgraded one. So Leonardo is currently, previously I used that. I might want to update this part. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So let's move on. This is what exactly that I include in the Godfather resources: the headline, the software, the design, the templates. The templates is actually just use one. You can download it, and then the niche example, what exactly that you can get yourself into, the domain name, chat GPT prompts, the mid journey prompts. This one you can ignore because I'll make an update. And lastly but not least, the checklist, because the checklist is where you can tick off once you are done in a certain part. Okay, so that's about it. So one page design inspiration is that, let's say you're not sure what type of design really pops at work, just visit to landing page heaven Instagram. Okay, I don't want to click this part because it will go to Instagram, so I just want to keep it to this slide. The biggest thing that people have is overthinking. I have one client who, when I consult him for more than twice, he still overthinks. And that keep him nowhere. That means if you keep overthinking, you don't start. So when he joined my recent offer for the $1 offer, $1 website offer, right? No, not really $1 website offer. The promotion that I ran previously, um, he can't decide exactly what he wants to do. Then I propose something and I'll just execute for him. Because the more he wait, the more he will not take action. So I'll take action for him. And that's the value I want to help people who sign up for our offers. If you want to start something, um, of course, discuss and plan things, but at least I know there's a North Star towards what you want to achieve in a later stage. But work towards a North Star and have something as a foundation, as a base before you start tweaking and changing things. So I've developed his site in less than a week. And yeah, that is his stepping stone for him to actually do awesome things in the future. So just execute, 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 execute. The more you wait, the more you think, the more you'll not even act. Right? So the OCUBE formula, I think this is where we will go into a deeper understanding of OCUBE formula. But I'm gonna go through a brief one since today this session has not much people. There's no people, but I'm gonna talk about exactly what is the OCUBE formula. So the OCUBE formula is basically one avatar, one offer, and one channel. So I understand businesses have many avatars. You can serve the Gen Zs, and then the next thing you know, you can also serve an elderlies or even a middle-aged professional. So in my way of building one-page website, just focus on one. For example, mid-age professionals. And then if you feel that you die want to do for the Gen Zs or the young graduates, for example, create a separate page of itself. So in every one page, you should have only one avatar, not more than one. If you are speaking to 2 to 3 people, you're not speaking to anyone because the message is not right directed to specifically them. And then one offer, of course, you cannot throw 3 to 5 offers to them and then get them to choose. This is not e-commerce. E-commerce is, of course, you can add to cart on all these things. It is not selling in e-commerce things, guys. It is focusing on one solid offer. Bundle them up, one or the one. So that's the offer. We are giving this is one-time offer. If you are not taking up this time, that's it. The internet is not stupid. So your offer needs to be very irresistible. That means that person will feel stupid to not even invest in you. So that's why I've created the $1 offer. And I got quite a number of signups. Of course, it's a no-brainer. It's $1, but on the back end, of course, they need to sign up for the Mulacan platform. That's the requirement. So that's the trade-off. If you're willing to subscribe for Mulacan platform, then I'll build your website for $1. That's my offer. And I don't think anyone have done it before. Okay, so one channel. Yeah, once you created the website, okay, you need to know where to market it to. Okay, be it to TikTok or any other socials. So that's step 3 of the whole OCUBE formula equation. So yeah, I don't need to explain. I think you understand what I'm speaking about. the avatar, the offer, and yeah, for the channel, probably I will elaborate more about this platform because at the end of the day, these are the current ones that is currently available online. Okay, you can go to the organic one, SEO, or the paid ads. You want to fast, you go paid ads. You want organically grow, gradual growth, you go SEO, and then you can also go social media. Okay, you do content marketing. You can also do guest blogging. Okay, that means you go to places like Medium. Probably I must include the Reddit and Quora. What's it called? Logos over there. If you are familiar with Discord as well, and yeah, and so on, and influencer marketing. Like people are from Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. They are very active, and if you want to tap on their audience as a form of your channel, by all means, because these people have your audience, your avatars. So by tapping influencer marketing is a brilliant concept. Sponsorships, same thing like influencer marketing. As long as if sponsorship is usually like things like podcasts or even some shows. You invest in sponsoring them your airtime, and then they will shout out to their audience, which is probably must be aligned to your avatar. So that's exactly what channel is, understanding where exactly your avatar hangs out. Okay. If you know they hangs out in LinkedIn, then double down on LinkedIn and then just shut off the rest. Okay. That's what I do for my own offer. So the channel itself, you need to understand the dynamics of each channel. Okay. If you go cold outreach, it's linear, it's cheap, but it can be time expensive. It requires a lot of time. But it's fast to work once you close them, then but it's quite limited to skill unless you hire more people to do cold outreach. Okay, for inbound, it's just doing content. It's compounded, it's cheap, but it's time expensive because it's definitely requires your time and thought process to build content, right? A bit slow to work because it require phases of um, a phase of time for you to actually uh, get awareness from your audience or your followers. Does that make sense? I don't know, but that's probably what it is. And it's infinite scale. You can do as much as possible. You can automate this. There's so many automators, and Mulacan can do a scheduler, so you can actually make full use of it. And last but not least, ads, linear, but it's a bit expensive on the money side of things. It's time cheap. You can get it fast and get fast to work. And also, you can scale this if you have more mulas. Okay. Setting up. I'm not going to go through setting up, but since there's no one today in this call, I'll just skip this part. Okay. And yeah, it's all about editing. Okay. If you look into the steps, it's all about editing. Understand your color palettes, understand your fonts, understand how to use the template, and that's it. That's about it. You don't need to think too much, man. So domain selection. Yeah. So what you can do is, okay, before that, you need to understand what's domain. Domain is basically your address of your website. Okay. Best to set a specific domain to just your one pager. If you have already a website and you want to have a one page website, I would suggest either use the same domain with a subdomain or just buy another new domain lah. If let's say you are maybe financial agent, maybe you want to create something of an offer to give them free Sentosa bungee jumping ticket in exchange of a consultation. So your domain must be something got to do around your offer. Getting the bungee jumping and the bungee consultation.com, or I don't know. You can get creative as long as available online. You can actually buy it for less than what, $15 USD, sorry, $15 SGD per year. You can get it at Namecheap. Okay, but there's an offer. Namecheap, I think, will give you about $5 per year. Yeah, for any new ones, right? 598 for the first year, and then subsequently, I think it's about 12 or $13. I can't remember. So yeah, the newcomer for first timers. Yeah. So these are the step by steps. You can slowly go to all these to complete your domain purchase execution. So yeah, it's quite simple. You just connect your domain to your Mulacan, making sure your A records, your C name records are all updated. Yeah, I can show you on real life when there are people on it. It will be easier for me to get that to execute. Yep, everything is pointed. It's very easy to go through step by step. And in conclusion, yeah, we are at the end already, guys. So the course recap, understand about the four important things: the power tools, the OKIP formula, the Mulacan setup itself, because that's what we didn't go through in this video, and the takeaways. Leverage on the resource that I gave. Okay, for those who are getting this, use the Godfather resources as much as possible. Double down on the OKIP formula. If you don't understand, you still don't get it, do market research, understand your avatar, and use ChatGPT. Find out what exactly is your avatar, and then create an offer and finish up the one page website to promote it to your channels. And again, don't, like I said again, don't overthink, just execute and secure your domain fast, because sometimes you have another someone, your competitor is probably doing the same thing. If they grab their domain first, then you are a losing end. An example, if you are a real estate agent and sometimes there's a new launch, new property launch, many of them purchase the domain name. I realized the .com, .sg, whatever the name of the condo property, and make it legit as if that the one pager is done by the property developer itself, but actually behind every one page website that people are promoting for the condo or the launch is actually a real estate agent. So yeah. So yeah, I have I have these are my three inspirations of the resources that allow me to create this course. Sell Like Crazy by Sabi Subi. Love that guy. Run a I think multi-million agency. 100 million offers. Right now, Alex Mohomozi have 100 million leads. And last but not least, they ask your answer by Marcus Sheridan. So understanding what your people are asking and then answer it is the best thing to do to service your customers or clients. So I think that is something which you should consider. Read these three books and you understand where I'm coming from. That's it. Thank you so much for sitting this in this call. This is the second call for the um, for this weekly status community. So I'm gonna build this community from scratch. I'm sure that it will be something huge in the future. I don't know. I'll look back and I'll see again. If I don't stop doing this, then of course you'll see me somewhere in the pedestal of building more one-page websites for clients and customers. So I think with that, I conclude this session. I thank you guys for sitting in this call. Should you have any comments or anything that you want to know about the One Page Playbook, you can DM me. You can find me online in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Threads. I'm not so much of X, but I'm there as well. So, and if you want to get the One Page Playbook, please click on the link in the description below, and of course, use the coupon code to get free. Because if not, you're gonna pay $47 for it, and I'm happy to receive your money if you want to give me money. Okay, with that, I'll see you guys soon, and take care. Bye bye.